But he wasn't quite able to finish before it got too late today, so he's gonna come back tomorrow. I gave him the 15 for what he did today, and I'm just gonna tomorrow at some point go pull a little bit extra because he was working for goddamn near 2 hours today.
Damn. Put in the fucking work.
Yeah, I'd like to. Well, there's a lot of fucking. I mean, you saw my trees. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 big ass fucking trees in my front yard.
Yeah.
And I wanna pay him at least minimum wage type of thing. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Come to view the request?
Assuming you're gonna make the quest again, because that probably makes the most sense. We could also do some Fate episodes if we wanted to, real quick.
Oh yeah, I think we could do those. You could do those in my
No,
instance, can't you?
No.
Oh, okay.
but some of them might get done relatively quick due to us being higher levels and whatnot.
We probably should do them.
Hello there.
Plus, wasn't the stat bonuses like something crazy too?
They're pretty good, and some of them give sigil slots.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get this
Much thanks, Captain. Paperwork is...
Since the crew started helping Id with his job as the new Mr. Fix-It, those sad days when the Islanders didn't trust
Lyria.
Id asked me that we're all worried about our lifelink. Honestly, I had been
I
really
think the
scared.
ones that have sigil
Flash
slots
burn and
probably
Baines
require us to
let me
play
know I was okay.
an
How it
actual
began
thing
was
with them.
eventually, the whole
Yeah,
job
probably.
seems
I remember
sketchy.
correct.
I think I'm started. The captain, the crew, you're the best.
Yeah, just this one was a 250 HP buff and a 20 attack buff for Captain.
After some
You guys have seen some amazing...
this was coming from
I'm gonna be
someone
honest, I
totally
don't care as much about some of these.
And just
Like, Captain, we're in current day, you know?
I was
And I don't care as much about what's happening current day as I did about the, like, stuff in the past.
Yeah.
125. Yeah, when I went back through the chapters to get those Wii pincers, I fucking fucked, dude.
The duel was to take place at Hillwind Altar. Lots of memories there. Do you guys... We're friends now, right? Lyria and Vern tried to talk me out of it the whole way there, but I just kept thinking of the look in...
Captain,
Id had been staring into the distance, like a statue set to...
now that we've gotten to know one another, I've come to
He
realize...
took deliberate steps towards me. He'd been terrifying then, like a hydra closing in on its prey.
You're the
I've
real thing.
completely forgotten how to play as Captain. I never
Finally
fucking
back
use
in
Captain.
time, I drew my...
I know you don't. I do, though. And I'm gonna fuck its shit up.
Give me everything you've got.
Okay, right back at you. Please, just promise me you two will be careful. Miss me?
Mercy is for the weak. Come.
I mean, we already knew this, but it's pretty much unstoppable. We'll see about that. I believe in you, bud. Show how much you powered up.
I've grown too, Captain. Let's up the ashes.
Gonna take more than that to beat me. Yikes. Nice hit.
No matter what happens. Come on, Captain. To protect Lyria
Oh
like
my gosh, I'm getting my ass beat. I'm actually kind of getting my ass beat. Dude,
Are you
relax.
fighting it right now?
Yeah.
You're fighting it, dude. He just went overdrive on me and he won't fucking stop.
That's exactly why I'm getting my ass beat, dude.
What the fuck? This is like a full fucking... Damn, he almost took out the whole arena right there.
you wish. Not quiet. This won't be an easy fight.
You're no slouch yourself.
Alright, too easy. Yeah, I had to use like 3 of my fucking heals.
Damn, you already beat him? I'm not doing that well against him.
I mean, I'm like fucking 1300 attack, so... I've actually been using my Captain.
No.
Yeah, I'm at
Thank
65%.
you.
Yeah, I broke him very quickly.
stood, almost doubled over. Id staggered over and stuck a clenched hand in my. I tapped his knuckles lightly with mine, and just that duel had blown away all our regrets. No more.
Another sigil slot is always huge.
Yes, can I help you?
I'll honestly probably only do it with the characters I'm actually gonna potentially use. The Fate episodes, I mean. Like, I'm never gonna use my Yugen, so.
That makes
You
sense.
gave me a hearty the chills I got when watching. Of course, Vern had told everybody. I could appreciate honesty and. So you're jealous Lyria's making new friends? Yo, don't be silly. That's not what. As Lyria tried to explain the situation, I stood. It had been a wild ride. I couldn't get the duel with Id out
What
of
the
my head.
fuck?
He had been a perfect storm, placing his whole heart behind. To be honest, I still don't think I'm stronger than him. I won this battle, yeah, but I doubt we'll.
Ain't no way he beat me. Why am I even doing this?
Trust is nice.
Yeah, if I was you, I would just do the same thing that I'm doing. If you're never gonna use Captain, don't even bother.
Yeah, I don't plan on it.
It's not like this is like if even if I decide I want 100% the game, I wouldn't consider this as part of doing that, you know,
Everybody in
or a
Zegagloria
part of beating the game,
Mr.
you know.
I need to do the fuck out of Siegfried is what I need to do.
Yeah, you do. You probably haven't done any of his, huh?
Sure, no
I did like the
took a
first
deep
3.
breath,
Yeah.
letting it settle in my chest before releasing. We had a game.
You'll be fine.
Id put a hand on my shoulder, and somehow that weight steadied me. I exchanged a nod with him. The rest of the crew was already there, waving their arms in the air. Well, either way.
It would be smart to use the books too, because we get masteries from leveling characters up.
Mm.
Yeah, you'll fucking destroy all of fucking Siegfried's quests.
Don't try and stop. He hurled his words like stones as he whipped into a run. He explained that the boy's sister was ill, and the lad was after the remedy, an herb called windcrest. A sick.
And if that's not enough, I heard the woods.
The boy, no one was left to answer his. In my heart, I vowed.
Gotta save a child.
Well, shall
Oh,
we
I
head
got a
out?
whole party with me too. Which means this is gonna be cake. So, it's just giving me now.
According to that old villager, this is the place we want to be.
Perfect.
Also, since I have the
for windcrest.
crabby pincer up now, if we get into too much of a struggle, I'll just on one of them, I'll just fucking throw that on whoever, and should make stuff 10 times easier. Quite a bit easier.
Hey, I think I spied some windcrest.
Earth spirits. Strange. We didn't see any the last time we were here.
Seems like they're attached
Oh
to
my
the
gosh.
Maybe they can feel it.
What is going on?
I'll protect you from anything.
Yeah, that should be more than enough.
But we still haven't located the boy. What? Where is that coming from?
I don't know, but it can't be a good sign. We better hurry.
A golem. So that's what was behind the tremors.
Crap, it spotted us. Get ready for a fight.
You monster! Close call. Enchanted lands!
I heard Puritan's voice just now. I think that when Puritan covered this archipelago in storms,
You are a
some of its power fused with the land and the monster. Man, can I get some of that Puritan juice too? This golem is tough.
We can't afford to let it run free. Not while that boy remains missing. Your time's up!
Is it safe now?
I recognize that voice.
Good job, Catalina. You saved a little kid.
With a fine...
Wow.
He
I don't-
as I watched.
I don't care about that storyline, unfortunately. I want to hear about the crew's relations, not the saving a little boy.
We made medicine from the wind crest you picked.
Yeah, we hate
this
saving
morning.
children here.
Thanks again, Cat. From Al.
And Hazel.
P.S.
That episode was literally her just reading a letter of the boy she rescued.
With unbridled energy.
Is it just...
It wasn't just Vern. Not only were there more missing words and misspellings than usual, the lines of...
I got a bad feeling that next up...
I shared Vern's sentiment. This was a boy I could only hope that he... Reading Al's third letter made my head...
Help! Hazel got sick again. Doctor says you don't know.
It struck me that I, a skyfarer they had only met once...
Catalina?
Lyria, who had been reading over my shoulder, looked as pale as death. Let's head back to Folk. We learned not long afterwards that the captain, who at times seemed to command a sixth sense... Al, Hazel, don't...
We're gonna beat up whatever's making this little boy's sister sick, apparently.
When we arrived at Folka, Al came out to greet us. I noticed the doctor had examined Hazel from head to toe.
Hazel says all she needs to get better is some wraithwing eggs, but
Al's voice was... He explained reluctantly that the wraithwing was a bird which...
actually, forget it. We've made...
His smile didn't quite reach his eyes. The reconstruction effort must have been hounding him. And he was apparently not its only victim. I think I see... Gently pushing aside Al's the task ahead, though dangerous... Leave the front line to me. This area seems promising.
Just realized-
The free final mission in this one was to... So there's a giant goblin soldier boss surrounded by a bunch of smaller minions,
Uh-huh.
and the objective was to only kill the goblin soldier, and I one-shot him.
Fuck this shit up.
That's so funny.
I just realized I got the fucking dream team. I have all 4 of my strongest characters in my fucking party right now for these missions. I got...
There are missions that let you use more than
both of Catalina's sigils missions had a full party.
Oh wow.
But yeah, I have Catalina, Captain, Fairy, and Zeta, which are all my strongest. Is this not the way I was supposed to go? Why would it let me go here then? What am I looking for? Search for traces of Wraithwing. I assume this would be easier than it is proving to be.
What's this?
This cargo's sure been roughed up.
Large talon marks and scattered feathers. The culprit is probably a wraithwing.
Let's see if it's left any other tracks.
Alright, Nehemiah, your turn.
Does that mean I go up this way? That takes me back to the ruins. The ruins. Alright. Okay, so I'm looking for these stacks of feathers, I think. There's more. There's more that way. Okay, I think I keep going this way. Ruins. Path of Exile, I was reading a thing about it the other day, and apparently, like, post game has like 50 different bosses.
You
Just-
seen the skill tree, brother?
Yeah, no, yeah, I have seen that as well. But I was like, God damn, 50 bosses in post game.
I hear it's relatively hard too. Like it's
Yeah.
not just straight up
Also, Elon got
steamrolling stuff.
Elon got banned because of inputting too many inputs too fast.
That's so funny.
That's it. It matches the description perfectly. That's our Wraithwing.
Bro's apparently so smart and so good at the game. He just
Stay calm. I'll get us out of this.
got banned for it.
I'll protect you from Roger.
And I got having Fairy in this party is so sick. There's a bunch of light weakness characters.
Now come on, we've got a bird to catch. These stupid monsters don't quit. You ready, cat?
Always. I'll freeze them in their tracks.
We're just gonna walk past them, to be honest. Fighting those enemies does nothing for me. They're just down there, like, dying to poison anyways. What are they being attacked by? What's going on? Oh, was that? Weird.
The bird. It's watching us really closely.
I really don't want to do this fight.
It's all right, Vern. I won't let that over.
This is a Wraithwing, which is just a type of griffin, essentially, I guess. So I'm sure you can understand why I don't really want to do this fight.
Of course. It's trying to defend its nest. No wonder it's so desperate.
Well, we're desperate too. Hazel and Al are counting on us.
Feel the bust! Press them while they're down.
Show them power for us.
No escape! Prepare yourself!
Easy peasy.
All right, take that, you big chicken.
Good thing this is
Need to search
this
the nest and
doing
collect
this
the
stuff
eggs.
will also get us
Can't help feeling guilty though.
mastery points and mats.
We promise
We promise we
we won't take more than we need.
won't take more than we need. We just killed.
A fine
We just
victory.
killed the bird's nest. Or the bird. The fucking griffin. We're like, we won't take more than what we need from the nest.
Crazy.
Ooh, I do recommend.
Rise to the dining hut.
I have been loving this game.
Thought that Hazel had likely told Al. It said that one bite of
We
a
decided to
Wraithwing
play again tonight because we
sends
want to play
waves
Path of
of
Exile
hordes
2
through
here
the
soon.
body.
But I was like, nah, we gotta beat at least one of the games in our backlog before we get another one, you know?
Returned from the canteen to find Hazel Catalina. I cut Al off. I knew speaking the word. I don't know what's troubling you, but you have to eat. Food and comfort.
Another sigil slot for my girl Catalina.
Come to view the request.
Back at the dining hall, plates of Wraithwing egg omelet were lined up on a at my nod.
Ow! Oh. I love it.
Muffled voices caught my attention, and I looked out the window to see a gathering crowd. Though
Hey, Al. Heard from your sister. Sorry.
Dude,
I
we're
should've
eating
noticed you were working yourself to the bone.
Griffin fucking omelets, dude.
a man
yeah.
who seemed to be in gently. He explained.
Oh
that he
no,
had
dude,
only
I'm about to
now
fight
been
one of
made
those
aware
ancient
of
dragon
Al's failing
fucks.
health. He vowed.
The one that we spent so long getting the
I'd
S++
been flitting
for
carefree
yesterday.
through the air,
Mm.
Came to it. I smiled at his concern, which was well-meaning, but it was time for a celebration, and their reactions are going.
Catalina as a surprise. I've actually been reading this storyline. I know I said I don't give a fuck about these kids, but I kind of do now.
A light dessert is the perfect way to top off a hearty meal. Stealing when I unveiled my creation, the crew gulped in what I assume was anticipation.
You're saying that the very hand that defeated...
Is there anything? It was enough to make me, but if I may be so bold, I don't think their praise was on
Catalina, this is amazing!
Encouraged by Lyria, hungrily, they live in the moment right after, as if someone... There are times when people are so filled to the brim with emotion, not even this... It seems I'm not such a bad chef.
She made some disgusting dessert, apparently. Alright. Skip. Go here for now.
My mind is cracked.
Is something wrong? Such a forlorn expression. Didn't...
Oh, sorry to worry you.
Malfira forced a grin.
It's just, I had hoped to use warming thread.
What kind of... I didn't even know there were... But according to Malfira, there was a type of insect, native to Fondom, whose silk was imbued with magic. Items...
If only I could get to Fondom on my own.
Her smile never quavered, but the way her eyebrows stitched... I could do it for you!
I'll take that
I know
sigil
I looked
slot.
put
Thank
my
you.
hands on my hips and puffed out my chest.
I put my hands on my hips. When I dip, you dip, we dip.
Oh, that's sweet.
But it was just from her tone alone. Later, after a quick discussion with the captain, I needed Malfira to finish her blanket. All pets on deck.
Yep, I got a full party for this mission too.
The insect in question nests atop the local
I have all the
wildlife. There's
loners.
a rumor a vicious monster also makes
That
its
kind of
way.
doesn't surprise me.
Stay on your toes. Those look like
Thanks.
fire spirits.
Not like that. Just looking at the characters you've recruited.
Want a treat?
Not bad.
It's so hot! I feel like my sweat is sweating! Why are we going through the trouble again? Sorry. I just wanted to put a smile on Malfira's face. She looked so... I don't know... forlorn? But it was your first time meeting her, wasn't it? Who's she to you? I know it's a weird connection, but her name... it sounded like my sister's. Looks like someone wants to fight. Let's teach them not to butt in.
It's great that they want to fight, but I don't want to fight, so we're gonna run past them all.
More wyverns. Momo, you bring up the
That.
rear.
I'm not at a point where if I got swarmed by every enemy in this fucking dungeon, I would be screwed. It'd just take me a few seconds to take them out.
Hey, I finally got a party mission.
Nice.
It's a monster in
Yay.
disguise. You must be that vicious monster we heard about. If you thought you could get a leg up on us, you have another thing coming. Now, get with it! You know what to do next. Good call. It's our turn. On it.
Fuck that guy up.
Nice. Another one in the book. Now we can find that bug in
I actually really like the Lalafell samurai dude, and I hate the fact that I didn't get him for the fact that he's small.
That he's a Lalafell.
Harmless bunch, weren't they?
Yeah, dude's actually cracked. But he's short.
He could be the best character in the game, and he'd still be the last one I unlock.
Is this what you were like? Proudly
Okay, are you gonna get him or Charlotta first?
Charlotta.
My word.
Damn.
You really
Well, at least she can be part of the waifu club, you know?
Just a genuine article.
She might be short, but
Accept this for free.
Let me... From her purse, she pulled... I knew from its extravagant design that it wasn't in circular... I refused. Retrieving the thread was my decision. I wanted to... Malfira's grin bloomed into a full belly laugh. She told me I was a strange girl.
I have a feeling this
What do you think?
Barry's Fate episodes are gonna get really sad.
We made another pit stop in Seed Hollow, which gave me the chance. Lyria and Vern came with me, and their eyes lit up when they saw her intricate. Though I hadn't known Malfira for very long, I felt a kinship with her. But most of all, I liked that her kind smile, maternal, I'd never met. In fact, no.
Who's a spooky boy?
Malfira playfully scratched behind Beppo's ears. The mood was light. I noticed you're in the central.
More or less. I don't have much else to occupy my time.
Malfira's partner was a geologist on dispatch in Dali, and extend Dali was an island of deserts, with bitterly cold nights. To Malfira, a cozy.
Maybe it won't be necessary. He's coming back for a visit.
Her joy, try as I might to put on a brave face. The Airbus from Dali?
Yep, here it is.
During the next month's visit, Malfira looked more. Vern expressed his distress before.
Holy spools, lady! You look like you've been.
Malfira meekly raised her head.
My love.
It took me a moment. I'm sure she had already been waiting an eternity, and yet.
I hope so. I'm so tired of moping around like that man. You know.
Malfira unrolled the blanket across her lap. Check. As she vacillated from melancholy to forced cheer and back again.
Well, we gotta go save this guy.
One month passed.
I'm sure he.
Lyria tried to comfort the young seamstress, but Malfira's smile.
Yes, you're right. He's not one.
Her words sounded strained, like she was trying to convince herself. We were all stuck in awkward.
How did you?
It was in this very plaza. He was a bookworm, so he came here to do his reading. I was out catching some sun myself.
Energy returned to her movements.
So what did you do?
You're going to laugh. I told him I already owned the book. His face turned.
She shut her eyes, savoring the.
Guess I'll have to go to Dolly.
No, not that. I couldn't let her go to Dolly alone. No, you should stay here. We'll go for you. Dolly hoped that
Dolly? Dangerous? But so many people live there.
Vern scrunched his.
Lots of people. What are you?
A quick nudge was enough to interrupt Vern. I hoped Malfira. You can trust us. We handle this kind of assignment.
Okay.
My air of confidence, false though it was.
Could you take the blanket with you? I wanted to give it to my son.
She pushed aside. It was warm to the touch, thanks to the silk from Fondom. But it was, of course. Okay, let's do this. According to Malfira, the excavation was near the central ruins.
You sure you
Fuck,
wanna
dude.
trust that dusty old thing?
You alright over there?
But we can at least
I don't know.
get a sense for the
Jesus.
lay of the land. Now let's go. This place is crawling with monsters. Stay on your toes, everyone.